സിംഗപ്പൂർ ചോയ്സ് സമർപ്പിക്കുന്നത് ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ് തനതായ സ്വാദിന്റെ സംതൃപ്തി. പവേഡ് ബൈ ഓൾ ഇന്ത്യ സൂപ്പർ മാർട്ട് സിംഗപ്പൂർ, ഹോൾസെയിൽ പ്രൈസ് അറ്റ് റീറ്റെയിൽ മാർട്ട്. Co-sponsored by Tirumalagi, the trusted taste of Kaugi.
സിംഗപ്പൂർ ചോയ്സിന്റെ മറ്റൊരു അടിപൊളി എപ്പിസോഡിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. ഇന്നും നമ്മുടെ സെഗ്മെന്റിലൊക്കെ റെഡി ആയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പം ഇന്നത്തെ സൺഡേയിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്താണ് ഞങ്ങൾ സമ്മാനിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നതെന്ന് കാത്തിരിക്കുകയല്ലേ. നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ ആദ്യത്തെ സെഗ്മെന്റ് കാണാം.
നമസ്കാരം. ഇന്ന് നമ്മോടൊപ്പമുള്ള അതിഥി ശ്രീ വി ബാലകൃഷ്ണൻ. ഭരതനാട്യം നർത്തകൻ, നട്ടുവാങ്കം വിദഗ്ധൻ, ടീച്ചർ എന്നീ നിലകളിൽ പ്രശസ്തനാണ്. കലാക്ഷേത്ര, കലാമന്ദിർ, അപ്സരാസ് തുടങ്ങിയ പ്രശസ്ത നൃത്തവിദ്യാലയങ്ങളിൽ അഭ്യസിച്ച ഇദ്ദേഹം സ്വന്തം ജീവിതം പൂർണ്ണമായും ഭരതനാട്യത്തിനായി അർപ്പിച്ച ഇദ്ദേഹത്തിന് ഭരതകലാമണി, ഭരതതിലകം, മയൂര നർത്തന ഇലവൽ തുടങ്ങി നിരവധി പുരസ്കാരങ്ങൾ ലഭിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. നമസ്കാരം സർ.
Namaskaram.
Sir, your area of work is in Singapore. So, can you explain about your childhood? Are you born in Singapore, brought up in Singapore? How was your experience in your childhood, your parents?
This Bharatanatyam art, I got it from this soil.
Oh, okay.
I think it's because my mom, my mother, my mother's parents are all drama actors, singers in their own right. My mother was born in Malaysia. So my grandfather had a big drama company in Malaysia where they used to have drama performances for festivals. I think then later part of their life it was Japanese occupation at that time.
Yes.
So they had to give up all that and come to Singapore to earn a living. So my mom got settled here. She married my father, who was a next door neighbor. And then I think I got that essence from them. Since my mother is no more in the art form, she didn't encourage me to take up this art form. But I was very lucky that we used to go to temples for Navaratri, any functions. I had a chance to watch Bharatanatyam. You know, in Singapore in those days, Bharatanatyam is not the real Bharatanatyam you see.
Yes, yes.
They dance for cinema music.
Okay, okay.
And those music are very nice to hear. So
Yes.
I used to get very excited. When I come home, I try some movements, whatever I see on stage. But my father was not very happy about it. He said, no. He said, art won't feed you.
Yes.
Tamil வந்து கலை சோறு போடாது. நீ ஒழுங்கா படி. You study hard
In
and get
those
a job.
times, it was like that. Yeah.
And also in Singapore, there were no male dancers. I mean, normal family. I belong to a very simple family.
Yes.
But dance and music was an integral part of it. This was a burning desire that one day I must become a dancer. I got a job in the television industry.
Yeah. A nice place to be for you.
Because I like camera, I like lights, I like colors, I like glamour, I like music, and that job suited me because it's all glamour.
Yeah.
A Bharatanatyam program is being produced. And I was assigned as an assistant to the producer.
Oh, okay.
So I was in awe seeing these artists performing. So in 1977, I met my guru, Sri Balagopalan, who was from Kalakshetra. And he was working in Singapore Indian Finance Society as a dance tutor with his wife. So they came and did a half-an-hour program, you know, on Bharatanatyam, and they did Ramanatakam, excerpts from Ramanatakam. I was in awe. I was like very excited. So I immediately went out to the studio. Because our panel was on top, we were on the upper level. The level was the studio where the cameras and the lights are. So once the production was over, so I went out and for his visit, please accept me as your Sishya. He said, fine. But I was already 23 years old then.
Yes.
I was a full-fledged adult. I can dance.
Your natural talents were there, but you were not trained classically.
Trained correctly. So I went for classes with Sifas for a year. But that is also very irregular because my work is flexible hours.
Yes.
When we have productions, we don't have an 8-hour slot, 12-hour slot. We have work even after that.
Yeah.
So I used to go for class, but unfortunately he has to leave Singapore for some personal reasons.
Your guru.
Yeah. And also at the same time my father passed away. So running the family, the whole responsibility came on my head.
Yes.
Fine. Nonetheless, my Tedal, in Tamil they call Tedal,
Yeah.
my search for Bharatanatyam. So what I did was I learnt Sanskrit. I went for Devaram classes, Tirupur classes because I love all these devotional hymns. I want to learn Lalita Sahasranamam, Vishnu Sahasranamam. I wanted to get all this before I started learning Bharatanatyam. I thought it will help me later because my grandmother initiated me into worship, to do pujas and all that. So this is in our family. When I took up dancing, I met Swami Shantanam in 77, I think, after my father's demise. So I used to go for their satsangs and all that. I'm very inspired by the songs and bhajans and all that. One day, they had a big Navaratri celebration where there was a 24-hour vigil chanting of Panchadasakshari, a very powerful mantra of Lalita Mahatripura Sundari. So they used to have a big yajna and a 24 hours vigil. So during the wee hours, the Ayyar Mamis, they used to sing and dance.
Yes.
So I told one of my friends, I can dance, and I like to dance with the song Sri Chakra Raja Rajeshwari because whatever I know I have to. And when I danced, they were like, oh my God, this man can dance. Swamiji knew about it. He was very happy. Then later they formed a school called Kala Mandir, which is now known as Temple of Fine Arts. So I continued my dance in Temple of Fine Arts. At that time it was known as Kala Mandir and classes were started by Shanta Bhaskar.
So is it in Kalamandir your
Yeah, my
talent
dance,
got a classical training?
Yes, I came under the tutelage of Surya Kala for a while, Kumari Surya Kala, who is still living. And later I came under Mrs. Jayalakshmi Kandaya as a one-to-one student. That's why I started learning Kalakshetra style. But I noticed that I want to be a solo performer.
Okay.
I was already in my late 20s and early 30s. I told myself, how long is going to go? How am I going to learn? I want to perform. I love to perform.
Yeah.
I love to don the costume, the makeup, the
Can I
ornaments.
interrupt you asking one thing? You had talent, but when you started to learn, how fast it went? How easy or easy?
No, it was not easy.
wasn't
Aramandi was,
easy, oh.
Aramandi was horrendous because I couldn't
Okay.
sit in Aramandi because I'm tall.
Yeah.
That was a problem, but I worked hard. I was living in a flat house. I used to stamp, and my neighbors used to get very angry with me.
Yeah.
And my mom says, "What is happening to your life? What are you doing this? You should be getting married at this age, and you're doing dancing. Shameful." I said, "No, this is my passion. I want to dance. For me, dance is everything.
Yes, yes.
I'm working to support the family, yes, but I'm breathing dance. I'm breathing music. I want to dance. I want to learn Bharatanatyam."
Now art and performance have,
No, but male dancers are scarce in Singapore.
Yes.
I thought I want to come up fast in my life. I left Kalamandir. I joined Apsara's Arts under my guru Neela Satyanarayana. Now, if I were to say the person who brought out the best out of me, I would say it is Mrs. Neela Satyanarayana. I owe my success to her lotus feet. She taught me interesting items, Sampradaya Urpadigal, traditional items. Then I got to meet doyens like Shanta Dhananjayan, the late Krishnavani Lakshmanan, Padma Subramaniam. It's through her I came to meet them and work with them. So I must say, Mrs. Neela Satyanarayana is responsible for my success today. From there, my dance flourished. I don't even know what is Tishram, Kandam, Mishram. I don't even know. But when I went to her, it was like, pushing you into a 16-feet swimming pool and say, swim and come up yourself. It was like that. So I used to go for class every day, She said, why are you here? No, I want to learn. So she taught me all she could and she taught me the best.
Yes.
And since this Bharat was latent in me, it came out. So I started choreographing my own pieces. I want to have my own school. She gave me the permission. She said, I got no problem if you start your own dance classes. So that's how my dance started flourishing. And I kept my job one side. My life was my job and Bharatanatyam classes and performing.
When you started Bharatanjali, is your intention was to impart the pure classical Bharatanatyam?
Yes.
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 So how are the children coming here? Are they really interested in the traditional classical form?
No,
or are
I
they just
think to
coming
be
as
very
a
frank
hobby?
with you, I think parents are very concerned about their future, that being in Singapore, and in a multicultural society, they might go too modern. So they want to teach culture to the children. I'll be very frank about it. Out of 10 children, only 2 maybe for the love of the art. The rest is to learn culture.
ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ് കഴിഞ്ഞ 60 വർഷമായി സിംഗപ്പൂരിന്റെ തനത് രുചിക്കൂട്ടുകൾക്കും സ്വാദിനും ഒപ്പമാണ്. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഓരോ ഉൽപ്പന്നങ്ങളുടെയും വാസനയും ഗുണമേന്മയും നഷ്ടപ്പെടാതിരിക്കാൻ ക്രയോജനിക് സാങ്കേതികവിദ്യ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് ഞങ്ങളുടെ തന്നെ ഫാക്ടറിയിൽ തയ്യാറാക്കി പാക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ്, തനത് സ്വാദിന്റെ സംതൃപ്തി.
All India Supermart. Enjoy the sprawling one-stop shopping experience in 4 floors. The premier All India Supermart offers wide range and great varieties of consumer products. Groceries to fresh vegetables, chocolates, lifestyle products, fashion wear, pharmacy and beauty. All India Supermart's futuristic self-service kiosk is a highlight for groceries. All India Supermart, 41 Norris Road, Singapore.
തിരുമല നെയ് ശർക്കര പായസത്തിന് സ്ട്രോങ് സപ്പോർട്ട്, നെയ്ദോശയ്ക്ക് സൂപ്പർ സപ്പോർട്ട്, ഗുലാബ് ജാമിന് ക്ലോസ് ഫ്രണ്ട്, വീട്ടിലും വിരുന്നിലും ഏറ്റവും അടുത്ത സുഹൃത്ത് തിരുമല നെയ്.
തിരുമല നെയ്.
Our priceless possession, Ayurveda. At Ananta Ayurveda, relax and detoxify, unwind and rejuvenate your mind and body. From an array of treatments and massage therapies, get expert advice for specific ailments, spinal and muscular conditions. Ananta Ayurvedic Healthcare, Buffalo Road and Yishun Street, 71, Singapore. Call 63964494. Ananta Ayurveda. Reliving a treasured past.
Hanifa, the popular name in every household, comes with a great deal of heritage and trust since 1962. Hanifa's new self-service supermarket with a diverse collection of products. Everything you need and something to suit everyone. Hanifa, 118 Dunlop Street and 60 Serangoon Road, Singapore.
Your performance and your productions are rich in Sanskrit and original Puranas, right?
Okay, here I have done programs like Pradishta, Adum Vel, Shukavani, Lahari, so far by solos. And all this, it's my own original work.
Yes.
Professor Hari Krishnan from Wesleyan University, he's my friend. So he told me, Bala, instead of writing, getting songs from them, why don't you write about the deities in Singapore? Why don't you write about your own temples here and do your dance? That's how I got the idea of writing. It just came spontaneously. I have done a Varnam on Harihara, asking Lord Shiva, why are you keeping Vishnu as your better half? You know Harihara, right?
Yes.
It's called Keshavartha Murtam. Right side is Shiva, left is Vishnu. And Aval Kondain Ananda Kurtane, Vunnida Baha Rahasya Maria. That's why the words came in form. So it went on carrying it. Why are you keeping, you burn Manmata to ashes, but why are you keeping his father? And is it because you drank poison? You keep this guy sleeping in the sea to cool you down? Or because Ganga is Vishnu's daughter and he's on your head, so Vishnu has right to catch you. Those kind of interesting lines were created and
Just
were
poured
danced.
out.
Then why you came as Harihara? Because there were a lot of conflict between Shiva and Vishnu, the 2 factions. So Devi was very concerned. So she did tapas. Shankaran Kovil, there are 3 sannadhis. One is Shankaralingam, center is Shankaranarayanan, third is Gomadi Ammal. This Gomadi Ammal is Parvati Devi herself, who did tapas to see who is big, Vishnu or Shiva. So at the end, she did tapas and Shiva appeared as Keshavarthamurti. Padi Vishnu, Padi Shiva. Harihara. So I read those histories and temple, all, and I read, I said, why not write a Varnam on that? And we also have a Shiva Krishna temple in Marsiling, in Singapore. We have a Harihara temple in Singapore. And we spoke about the modern architecture of the temple. And we also spoke about some old temples in Singapore. And I did that show. So I said, why not I write about my own deities? So I've written a Shabdam on South Bridgewood Mariamman, Mariamman Shabdam, Varnam on Harihara, a Varnam on Lord Muruga, a Varnam on Durga, a Varnam on a Kili, a parrot.
Yes.
What are the attributes of a parent as a messenger, as a friend? Then I also did work on Lahari, human sentiments. You know, happy, sad, jealousy, love, you know, those kind of things. We work on themes. That kind of programs sell in Singapore. People will come and watch. Not
All these
maybe-
programs are your spontaneous ideas, just
Yeah,
coming
spontaneous.
into-
Yeah, I'll sit and think.
Yeah.
What because in Singapore nowadays you can't do a show like 2.5 hours. Nobody has patience to watch that. Your program has to be very short, script and sweet. You come, you finish by 1 hour 15 minutes, the most, or 1 hour 30 minutes. That's it.
So you are multifaceted talents. You write, you compose, you produce, you choreograph. So is it only dedicated to Bharatanatyali shows?
I write my own school, so, but I also get works commissioned, Malaysia, India, and some other schools in Singapore.
So
They
your
say,
services are available to
Bala
others
sir,
as well.
can you, we are doing a particular thematic work, can you help us to write the lyrics? I say, okay, I'll write for you.
Yes.
We sit down, we brainstorm,
Yes, yes.
we write the content, and I pen the lyrics,
Yes, yes.
you know. So I've done quite a lot. I've written work on Gandhari, Draupadi, on Agni, a concept on fire, then trees, about Bhumi, you know, because works were commissioned. The idea about Vrikshas and Bhumi was done in Malaysia, so by Swarna Fine Arts. So they commissioned me the work. So I wrote for them. So they compose the music and they dance.
Yes.
You know, so they approach me. Sir, we want a lyric on this, a Tilana piece, maybe 4-liner for a Tilana and all. I write and do.
ശ്രീ വി ബാലകൃഷ്ണനുമായുള്ള സംഭാഷണം ഇവിടെ തീരുന്നില്ല. അടുത്ത ആഴ്ച നമുക്ക് വീണ്ടും ഇദ്ദേഹത്തോട് സംസാരിക്കാം.
ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ് കഴിഞ്ഞ 60 വർഷമായി സിംഗപ്പൂരിന്റെ തനത് രുചിക്കൂട്ടുകൾക്കും സ്വാദിനും ഒപ്പമാണ്. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഓരോ ഉൽപ്പന്നങ്ങളുടെയും വാസനയും ഗുണമേന്മയും നഷ്ടപ്പെടാതിരിക്കാൻ ക്രയോജനിക് സാങ്കേതികവിദ്യ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് ഞങ്ങളുടെ തന്നെ ഫാക്ടറിയിൽ തയ്യാറാക്കി പാക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ്, തനത് സ്വാദിന്റെ സംതൃപ്തി.
QBB Pure Ghee for cooking, baking and barbecue. Superior taste in so many ways. QBB Pure Ghee.
Get gorgeous with Vanissa's endless beauty techniques. Our caring beauticians will groom to love yourself. Facial for flawless and glowing skin, threading for shapy eyebrows, a perfect iconic hairstyle, waxing, just walk in for a head-to-toe captivating makeover. Vanessa Beauty Salon, City Square Mall, 16 and 22, Buffalo Road. Call 6291-0977.
Hi everybody, Namaskaram, Vanakkam, good morning. How are you everybody? Hope you all fine. I'm very fine. Today I've got something different for you. Someone has wrote to me and say, why don't you do a soup for me? So today I'm going to do a soup for the request of what she wanted, a tomato carrot soup. Okay, it's very simple and easy, an Indian dish, an Indian method of cooking. Okay, let's see the ingredients. What I've got here, the main picture has to be the tomato. I've got 4 numbers of tomato chopped. And also I've got half a carrot, not so much of carrot. So you don't want a carrot soup, you want a tomato soup. But the flavor, you want to have some carrot. So I've got some carrot diced over here. It's about half a carrot only. I've got 2 large numbers of onion, also diced. Okay, I've got some chopped curry leaves. I've got some chopped coriander, and also I've got some cumin seeds, black pepper, and also 6 cloves of garlic sliced. And also I'm using olive oil for this one, and I've got soup masala powder. If you don't have soup masala powder, you can use your own ingredient of using a soup, okay? And add some salt. And for the final touch, I'm going to add some spice to it, so it's going to be spicy. So you can add some coarse chili powder. We have got here coarse chili, so you can just also add it to the top and then to have it fire on. That means you're going to have spicier tomato soup, a different version, okay? We're not going to blend all these, it's going to be a clear soup. Let's do the cooking, okay? Come on, okay? We're on the fire now. Always when you add ingredients to the first, you can add the stir fry ingredient, then you want to add anything else, add the hard, solid vegetables first, so it cooks more faster. So if not, you will have very slow cooking. Once it's cooked, another one is not cooked. So the carrot or celery, anything which is hard, put in first, okay? Now I'm going to add the oil first, okay? I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, which is healthy. Definitely you can use that. Then first you need to go is the garlic. I'm going to add the garlic here now. Okay, I slice the garlic. Why do I slice the garlic? I didn't chop the garlic. So each and every bite when you have your garlic, it gives you a very nice flavor, you know. Don't be afraid of eating garlic. Garlic is really good for health. Okay, next I'm going to add in is the carrots, because that's a hard one, so it takes longer time to cook. So I never add any stir fry ingredient yet. I add this, I stir fry for a while. Then I'm adding now the cumin seeds, about 1 teaspoon, and the whole black peppercorn. Okay, you can crush these or you can add it all. It's up to you individually. So we just add in here. So it depends how spicy you want and how spicy you like it. Now I'm going to add in the onions. Let it cook. Okay. This is one of the soup which is very simple and easy, very easy to cook. You can cook it at home anytime, whenever you want. Your friends around, you can give something. Oh, just it's a really good soup, a tomato soup, a new version of it, right? So you can also add more other vegetables like bell pepper and all that. If you want to add in, it looks like it's a minestrone soup, the English version of cooking. Minestrone, it's like that. It's similar, but it's the Indian version, a little bit different. I just pull out certain vegetables and it's done like this. Okay. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes in. So you do not have to cook the onions very long. We just want to spread it out, and then we're going to just add some water, or either you have vegetable stocks, and bring it to a boil till it's soft. Okay? You don't have to cook it very long. Just get until the aroma comes out. Such an orangey color. Huh? Very nice. Chop some curry leaves here. I'm going to add a little bit of curry leaves, so it gives more to the South Indian flavor and South Indian taste. Okay. I'm just going to cook it for at least about 2 to 3 minutes. Let it cook slowly. Get the sweat out of the onions and the tomatoes, so you get the more flavor. You don't have the greenish flavor. You have to cook it like that so you don't taste the raw flavor of the onions or garlic or the tomatoes. So now I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoon of soup powder. Okay. Or if you're not sure what is soup powder, the next time I'll give the recipe of the soup powder. Okay. It's very simple. We'll add 1 cup of water. If you want more soup, you can add more water, maybe another cup. So I'm adding 2 cups of water. Okay, now it's soupy there. Okay. I'm going to add some salt. Just cover the lid. Let it cook for 7 minutes. 7 minutes, it's all cooked. Now, it's almost ready. You've got that tomato curd. Okay, almost it's ready. Okay, we're going to check it out. How is the carrot tomato soup now? Okay, let's have the fun. Woo, it's boiling. Okay, there you are. It's nice aroma, very nice flavor. So I'm going to add in some chili crushed here. If you want more spicy, you add in more. If you don't want, you can add just a little. I'm just putting it on top, just a topping only. Okay, and then I'm putting in a little bit of chopped coriander here. And there you are, it's all done. It's similar to the English version of minestrone soup, the Italian minestrone soup. It's like that, similar. Okay, okay, let's transfer these into the soup bowl. Ooh, see how good I am, huh? Just nice. Okay, you can try this at home. Okay, let me taste. How does it look? Here you are, the carrot tomato soup. It's my version, okay? I'm going to try this. I can't carry this with my spoon. It's too heavy. So I'm going to put it down here and let me try this. I'm going to burn my tongue like this hot, no? It's too hot. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about you. I'm drinking this soup. So fantastic and spicy. Because I had the chili on top of it, it's spicy. So I totally forgot. So nice. I'm going to drink this. I can't stop resisting. From Chef Arifin, from Singapore Choice. Bye-bye. See you. Don't watch me. I'm flying. Yes! Wonderful. Should try this at home. Bye-bye.
സിംഗപ്പൂർ ചോയ്സിന്റെ ഇന്നത്തെ എപ്പിസോഡിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ ഓരോ സെഗ്മെന്റിൽ കാണിച്ച കാഴ്ചകളൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. അടുത്ത എപ്പിസോഡിൽ കുറെ അധികം പുത്തൻ കാഴ്ചകളുമായി വരുന്നവരെ ബൈ.
സിംഗപ്പൂർ ചോയ്സ് സമർപ്പിച്ചത് ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ് തനതായ സ്വാദിന്റെ സംതൃപ്തി. പവേഡ് ബൈ ഓൾ ഇന്ത്യ സൂപ്പർ മാർട്ട് സിംഗപ്പൂർ, ഹോൾസെയിൽ പ്രൈസ് അറ്റ് റീറ്റെയിൽ മാർട്ട്. കോ സ്പോൺസേഡ് ബൈ തിരുമലാഗി, ദ ട്രസ്റ്റഡ് ടേസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് കൗഗി.